All right, let's get right to the news. We don't have a lot of time here. Sam Case has a lot of news, not a lot of time. Sam with FISM News. Go ahead, Sam.
All right, let's try to get through this. Our old friend, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, he's in the doghouse again. I was getting a little frustrated because if you remember, he had this nursing home crisis where he basically let all these New York state residents in nursing homes die of COVID-19. That became a big scandal, but then it kind of got memory hold. We didn't really hear about it too much, so I decided to see what he's up to. Well, now he's got a new scandal going on. This time it's about his book deal. So he, in this instance, used staffers to help him write the book. If you remember, this book was called American Crisis: Leadership Lessons from the COVID-19 Pandemic. Now, that title's not really shaping up to look too good after the whole nursing home situation. So yes, he's accused of using staffers to assist him in writing the book, which would be considered a use of public resources. There's now a criminal investigation into that, along with the nursing home situation, as well as numerous sexual assault allegations, or harassment, that is. He's been alleged to have been offered up to $4 million for this book deal. He'll say he'll let us know how much he actually made in his tax returns, but he has no plans of stepping down. I just want to say something about this. If you remember, at the beginning of COVID-19, Cuomo went on those daily briefings where he said God didn't bring the numbers of COVID-19 down. And implied was, I did. And it kind of reminds me of Herod back in Acts 12, where he's struck down after he doesn't give glory to God. So just something to think about.
Nebuchadnezzar. Maybe we'll see Cuomo out there grazing on a pasture.
That's right. He really doubled down on it too. He said it several times. God didn't bring the numbers down. Really saying, I did. And you can tell after he wrote that book, that's kind of what he meant. In other news, the list of NASA's achievements on Mars is continuing to grow. Remember, last week they had the first successful drone helicopter take flight on Mars, and this was on its own because Mars is just too far away for us to get a signal there to control something like a drone. And this is incredibly difficult because of how thin the atmosphere is on the red planet. But also even cooler than that, they have this new piece of technology that they sent with their rover that's able to transfer the carbon dioxide on Mars into oxygen, which is something else. So I think the idea is that they're going to build up oxygen reserves on Mars so that when astronauts someday go to the red planet, they'll be able to set up a kind of society there, and they won't have to worry about bringing all the oxygen along with them.
Wow.
They'll already be able to have it there and make more of it there. And
finally, we have a place for all the left to go. So that's wonderful.
Yeah. Or who knows, we might have to run there too. It might be the new frontier. You had the Pilgrims coming to the United States to escape England. We might have to be moving to Mars to escape Biden. You never know.
Visit FISM.tv/news for more content.